Well, that was stupid of me. I was sitting there wondering, I've gone live and there's no one here. I forgot to press the big red go live button. Oops. I was wondering, I'm like, it's not telling me how long I've been on. It's not telling me how many people are in. Something's going on here, guys. Something's going on. So here we are. Let me see if we can fuck with these squirrels. See if I have any better luck than Greg did yesterday. I don't know if I will. I'm giving it a goddamn shot. We got someone taking a nap. So we're going to attempt to do a panel where you guys can come on and tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, you know, all that good stuff. Now, again, this is new. I don't know if it's going to work. I know, right? Long time no see, you guys. All right, so hold on. I'm going to put up the link for the panel. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. What up, I could be? It is freaking so hot out here. It's ridiculously hot. It's like, I don't know. I think it's like almost, it's got to be at least close to 100. It's got to be close to 100. Easy, without question. It's freaking ridiculously hot out here. What's up, Taco? Great show, by the way, sir. Great show. I like the last part, the 5 questions. That's different. And I'm going to have to make sure I'm on my game when I go on. You ask me these questions. Just don't ask me that question whether you're going to shit or crap one. That's just not cool. I choose constipation, sir. I choose constipation. It is. It's freaking so hot out here. Am I peeking in the furry's window? Ooh, someone's smoking some big weed out. Ooh. Oh, we're going to try and see if this works. Denise, are you there?
Hey. Yes, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Good. Great.
Thanks for allowing me on your channel.
So you're going to join us for this nice little park audit and see what see if we can get some squirrels. Now in the park, Denise, who to you is the most tyrannical in a park?
Most tyrannical?
Tyrannical.
What's that mean? Tyrannical.
Tyrannical. You know how the authors call cops tyrants? Who are the tyrants of the park to you?
Oh, the squirrels. They want you to run and chase them and hide and be happy. The squirrels.
Yeah, Cheryl, I'm pretty bored today. Plus, Sancho gave me this idea when he went live with StreamYard. So I'm like, holy shit, I didn't think of going live with StreamYard doing this. So I thought, well, I wonder if I could do a panel while I'm doing this. And hell, sure enough, I sure can. Oh, I know, Florida or Texas, man. Horrible. Oh, someone else. Who else coming on? Chief Tuttle. Oh, come on. What up, Chief Tuttle? Oh, maybe he's not on yet. Oops. Sorry, hold on. Let me get you in. I don't know what happened. Add a stream. Are you there, Chief Tuttle?
He's on mute.
Oh, yeah, he's on mute. My bad. There we go. Now are you on? There we go. What's up, Chief Tuttle?
Hey, how's it going, Kenny? How's it going?
It's going all right. Kimber's up on panel. We got Denise. We got Chief Tuttle, the country cop. All right, now we have a cop, we have Kimber, and we have Denise. Now, what would you? Who are the tyrants of the park to you?
Tyrants of the park. Is that what you said?
Yeah, tyrant of the park.
The park that you're in, I'd say the squirrels, but here it would be different.
Well, what do you got there?
Bears.
Oh yeah, bears are much more tyrannical than squirrels. They don't give a crap about the right to live, let alone your First Amendment rights.
Yeah. And this time of year, they're
Walk,
everywhere around town in all the parks,
Kim, you walk the bear.
creating people's garbage.
The bear keeper. Yep, I answer tyrants as well, Greg.
Oh,
Wine.
yuck.
Yeah, it is freaking hot today, man. Ridiculously hot. Feels good in the shade here, though. So, Kimber, what did you think of Taco stream today? You have give him any advice? He's in the chat.
Taco, you did an amazing job.
Chief Tuttle, were you able to catch our boy Taco's stream at all?
No, I came in late, so I didn't see the stream. But I'll check it out later if I can find it.
Yeah, he's new to doing this, but he's trying to come up with his own format, his own way of doing things. He had Shiva on there. I'm going to be on there sometime, probably this week. I'm assuming if we can get it together. He has a way of doing things, and it's just good to see people get into this whole thing. You know, I mean, they like to go jump on panel. Why not make their own show and call their shots and do it their way? I think that's awesome. I promote it just like I'll promote yours because I think it's in the interest of everyone to promote each other. I mean, we are one big community, and it's how it should be done.
Well, you know what? The watchdog community is growing. I mean, all of us are really banding together like a team, and it's going to be good. I think the next few weeks and months, it's going to be good because I'm going to be putting out more content about the First Amendment auditors and some of the antics that they're getting into. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun in the next few weeks because I'm sure we're going to have a lot of content to to put out there.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Chief Tuttle, the Country Cop too. He does some good stuff. He's already on the radar of such auditors, notorious frauditors as Patty Cakes. Who else is on?
Yeah, I got when I put out my first video about the First Amendment auditors, I got like 3 internet death threats like within like 6 hours. But I haven't done the First Amendment auditor video since. I've been doing like a lot of equipment review from all the equipment that I used to carry when I was on duty. So, but I am going to get back on the First Amendment auditors. I am going to get back on their tail because they just provide so much content that it's just it's like it's great, man.
It's a revolving door of content, that's for sure.
Yeah, and they walk into it every time. Whenever they go into a post office and they talk about that poster 7, poster 7. I mean, poster 7, yeah, it does say that they can video in a government building if they have permission and if they have a legitimate purpose to be there. but they just show up and stick their cameras in everybody's face and talk about Poster 7. But that's not how it works.
That's because they can't read the full sign, and they
They
just
should
know what they've been told that it says.
they should check out the video I did last week when we examined the whole Poster 7. They might get a little inkling of what's going on here. Or just take
Do
if
you
they
have
don't
any
want to
pictures
look
drawn
at
in
me anything,
crayons?
like, just
Sorry.
get it yourself and check it out. It's not difficult, you know.
You have to have things drawn out in crayons for them to understand. Lots of pictures.
Bright colors, bright colors, lots of pictures.
Maybe if
Yeah,
you
See,
you need
up things.
they need to work off of the 2.0 program.
for real, a lot of them do. There's some that don't, but you know, for a lot of them, like well, at least the ones we like to cover, um, they do. That's for damn sure. Josh especially. Someone sent me something about Josh. I didn't have a chance to read it yet, so I'm not sure. Is there anything that happened with Josh that I maybe don't know? Is something new happened? Did he put up a new stupid ass video?
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't seen anything from Josh in a while. The last I heard, he was he had to report to some kind of correctional facility because he had an outstanding warrant. But I don't know if he made bail or if they could. I don't know if he got arraigned or anything. But that's the last I heard of him. But
Well,
PayPal Patrick, the last I heard of him, he had like a major case going on from Houston. I think it was Houston. He came up on this police officer that was in his car, and old PayPal Patrick thought he was sleeping, and there was this whole big thing. So PayPal Patrick sued the police officer in federal court. I don't know why. I don't even know what his lawsuit was about, but the cop sued PayPal Patrick in state court for defamation of character. So, does anybody know what was the adjudication of those cases? Does anybody know that?
I think Patty's still waiting for his charge, but Josh got out. Josh went down to Indiana, turned himself in. He got out off of his own reconnaissance, and he's stuck in Indiana at the moment because they don't want him to leave until everything's all done. He did have a court date in Massachusetts, but I'm thinking it got pushed back because he never showed up for it. So I don't know what's going on with as far as that goes. But Indiana, he's still waiting. He's 2 charges: impersonating a public official, and the other one was what was the other one? I just saw it. If you guys join my Discord, it's in there. I know that. I just can't remember the other charge. It shows his charges from Indiana though. Make sure you guys do join the Discord. It's pretty fun in there. It's brand new, so should be cool. Yep, Vlad, I'm sure that was his plan. And yep, Greg probably most likely is going to prison because he's an idiot. Oh, we have someone else who wants to join. Stuck.
I just don't understand where do they get their money to bail themselves out? I mean, are they really collecting that much money from their subscribers?
They e-beg. That's the thing. They e-beg and e-beg and e-beg. They go, oh, how did I get myself into this? How do I get myself out of this? Please send me money.
I just wouldn't think that they would get that much. I would think people would see through it. But I guess there are his little followers that might send their unemployment checks to him.
Well, I'll tell you what, most of the best, I mean, if you really consider the best, the Academy Award for e-begging, it's PayPal Patrick. Because he gets himself into all kinds of trouble, and he's like, oh, how did I do this to myself? Oh, how did I do this to my life? Please help me. Please pay for my life. come on, dude. It's like, you know, if you're gonna be a dickhead and get arrested, pay your own fine.
I
Who you just reminded me of was Sanford and Son faking the heart attacks.
think Josh is more the king of the e-begging because Josh can get the money, but then he'll turn it around. Patrick will just beg him and say, "Hey guys, please help me out." Josh, on the other hand, will not just ask for the money, but then he'll give you some sob ass story, some inspirational story how he's been wronged or somebody he knows been wronged, and he still gets the money, and you know he's full of shit. Patty will just come out and ask for it. To me, Josh is worse because he tries to give you this whole patriotic spiel along with begging for money.
Yeah,
In my
he was so wronged.
It really has to make you laugh though, because these guys all have their own different way of e-begging. You know, they all kind of come at it from different points of view. Like, oh, you know, the police violated my rights. I need some money to help me fight for my rights. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude.
So is that an art form?
Mr. Bird, we need to know your name, Bird. Name and wing number. Name number. Come on.
I think we need to send money to Kenny because he needs some mental help if he's going after the nature like he's doing.
Yeah.
What do you think, kids?
I don't know. Maybe he needs a 72-hour hold.
Maybe.
Where's
Bird's gonna have to catch me first.
Where's your whisk, Kenny?
I don't have a whisk.
No? Why not?
No, thanks. Oh yeah, Greg, thanks for the super chat, sir.
Look at Quick Quiver's comment.
It's funny to talk about eBay. Super chats are popping
doesn't
up.
ask for money.
Here's the difference thing. Quick, I'm not asking anybody to donate, right? Did you ever hear me say, "Hey, can you guys please send me some money"? It's available for people that want to, but I mean, no one's asking them to do it. So that's the difference.
That's why your channel is way better than PayPal Patrick.
Well, you see, I look at it this way: like if you're going after nature, I think you need some serious help, and we'll pay for it.
Guys, all right. So Taco said I need to be 5150. How long? Let's take a survey. How long do you guys think before I do get 5150? Oh, look, Social Walkers agrees. Okay, no, I wouldn't. I don't. It's not really ironic. I mean, I'm not asking for money, so there's no similarities in that.
No, you're not. You haven't asked for money once that I can tell.
No, I've never seen him ask for money.
I don't even have a PayPal. I mean, I do, but it's my private PayPal and I don't post it. So what do you guys think? You guys think it's only time? Let's take a survey. Give me a 1 if you think it's only time before I'm 5150. Let's see. See how crazy everyone thinks I am.
What's 5150 out down there?
Psychiatric hold.
Oh, I
Cold, yeah.
It's a matter of time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 5150 is the California Penal Code for psychiatric hold for 72 hours. That's the penal code that they, if somebody is acting like out of sorts and they think that they're not able to take care of themselves, they put them in under 5150. That's the code that they can. I guess some states they call it a pink slip.
Right. Okay. Right. So in other words, it's another way of saying the state thinks you're fucking nuts.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. All right. I don't give it too long, Kenny, the way you're going right now. So we'll have to see.
Okay. Well, here we go. Too many people are saying that I'm going to get popped away somewhere. So maybe I should stop doing things like this. That's kind of fun.
Ants, then I'm really going to worry about you.
If I start what?
Auditing the ants.
Okay, I won't audit the ants. What about termites? Are termites okay?
Termites, no, they're part of the ant kind of colonies too. I mean,
No, not really. Mostly
I
different
was,
species.
it's
I was
different
going to say,
species,
I'd
but
let
they're
that
still.
slide.
Yeah, same species. Yeah, it eats your house up, so it disintegrates from the inside out.
Bring me your supervisor.
Right? Come on now.
Yeah, why not? Any luck today? Are they all running from you again?
They're all running, but look at that big blue sky. Beautiful.
Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, we got the same thing here. It's nice, but it's too hot. Too hot to
It's
float.
beautiful. Tell you what, it's beautiful here in Ohio, but it's hot. Just like Kenny, what state are you in?
California.
Dude, what part of California? I grew up there.
Northern California.
Oh, I came from Southern California, like Ventura County.
Ah, I'm from
Very
California
good.
originally.
What part?
I'm northern.
Yeah, see, everybody's from Northern California. I grew up in Southern California. I grew up in the shithole of goddamn LA. So
That Northern California is the place to be.
I know. You know what? I mean, the farthest north I ever got was like San Luis Obispo.
Oh my gosh.
I was there, but that's not very north at all.
No, that's like Central California, just south of wine country. Yeah.
Hella hot there too.
Oh yeah, it was pretty hot. But we were on the coast. We were kind of like on the resort coast of the 5 cities from Santa Maria up to San Luis Obispo, like all that Central California area.
Nice.
Excellent.
Right on.
So is it?
Starts storming in Florida, 20-minute storm, and then 110-degree weather. Wow.
Oh.
Jeez, that's horrible. No draws. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bro. That sucks.
It's only
Greg,
56 here today. We got 6 inches of rain yesterday and had winds that were gusting 50 miles an hour.
We need rain here. Send it this way.
Oh, you can have it.
Jesus.
we need here in Cali too, man. We've been having some really mild winters.
I was there last winter. I spent the winter in the San Joaquin County.
Oh, you spent one of San Joaquin County? Nice. Did you run into the what's his name? San Joaquin Valley Transparency? I think that's his name.
Yeah, I started following him, hoping that I would see him around, but yeah, I lost interest.
What would? All right, here's a question for everyone, not just anyone on the panel. If you ran into one of these auditors out there, what would you guys do? How would you react?
Pepper spray.
Yeah.
Or taser, Mr. Taser.
I have no idea what I would do, honestly. Like, it's one of those situations that it could go either way,
It depends on which auditor I encountered. Because I mean, if I encountered like Ass Elmo, he's kind of a small fish. If I encountered Glenn Stereo, I would beat the living snot out of that motherfucker.
Would you really attack him, or would you?
I think that's coming from the next cop. Yes.
I think, you know what, that guy is not, I don't consider him a real journalist. He's just an obnoxious, I mean, I don't even want to get into it because I'll tell you what, I would use a lot of profanity and I don't want to do that. But that dude is like so offensive and just so primitive that, yeah, if I actually saw him, yeah, it would be go time. It would.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I think ass kicked. A lot of them do.
I turn up the radio, monetize their videos.
Right. Chief, would that be coming as an ex-cop or just a bloke on the street?
Well, I'm retired, so I'm
No,
just
I know.
a bloke on the street. I mean,
you know you're retired, for God's sake. But it's just, you coming? Would you be coming at him from an ex-cop perspective, or from just Joe Blow on the street?
Well, the video that really made me pissed off was the one that he was calling the African American police officer the N word, and he
Yeah.
did it. He did it like fucking 13 times, and that just made me so angry because all the officer wanted to do was hold that crime scene and do his job. And Glenn really went out of his way to just act like absolute, just an absolute idiot. I mean, and I watched that video like maybe 5 or 6 times because I just couldn't believe how he was treating this police officer. And I thought, you know what, you son of a bitch. So yeah, if I met him, it wouldn't be as a police officer. I would beat his ass down just as a person because he needs to learn a lesson. That's my point of view.
Oh, he does. Has there been a follow up on that whole on all that stuff going on, or?
I don't think.
Well, no, it wasn't an issue because the police officer got him off of this crime scene, and they did the report. They investigated the crime, and as far as I know, Glenn left. But the funny thing is, the same police officer and Glenn had another encounter like a day and a half later at a gas station, and the outcome was like 180% different. I don't know if you've seen this video. This is the follow-up video, but that son of a bitch, I'll tell you what, man. I was chief of police in my own jurisdiction, and if I knew somebody was abusing my officers like that, I would have goddamn filed civil rights, violations on his ass.
Yeah, that would be. Oh God.
Now, quick quiver here brings up a good point. Now, we don't like what they're doing, right? I mean, we can all agree that a lot of us don't like what certain of these autos are doing, but is it really? Could it really be just because what they're doing is perceived to us as wrong, even though he can go out and be as racist as he wants? It doesn't necessarily make us any better to them if we want to go out there and tase them just for, you know what I mean? It doesn't make us any better than they are at that. I mean, you got to look at it from that point as well. You know what I mean?
Physical is not the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like just tasing somebody arbitrarily without reason. There has to be a reason to tase somebody, And the thing is like, but you have to consider that these First Amendment auditors, especially some of them, they go out of their way to offend, and they try to bait patrol officers into a certain response. That's what their goal is, to bait the patrol officers in a certain response. Now, if the patrol officers fall for that, then yeah, they're wrong. They've let their emotions overcome their professionalism, and okay, at that point they could be wrong. But you have to consider, these auditors push and push and push and push, and if you've never worked the job, it's hard to explain where the line is. Where is the line between, okay, peaceful protesting or peaceful, opposition, as opposed to, okay, I'm interfering with your office now. There's a line in there we have to consider where they've stepped over the line of, and it's hard to say because, being a police officer, it's hard to say because there's a lot of gray area. There's a lot of procedural law that you have to follow, and when you go to court, you have to have your testimony in a certain row, like all your ducks in a row and all your, dot your I's and cross your T's. It's really hard to do this job, and then to especially with the First Amendment auditors, they just try to kind of go out of their way to bait and to solicit a certain response.
Right, but it still doesn't excuse anything of what they do, honestly. Like,
No,
this guy, you stepped over so many bounds, even just morally. You don't say that to another human being, let alone a police officer, but it's just, you just don't do that. So,
I think we all agree on that. But the thing is, like, there's better ways to go about it than like just physically attacking them. We could go up to them. We could start hitting them with the same shit they did. We could go, oh hey everyone, this guy's a First Amendment auditor and he's this and that. Don't worry about talking to him. Do the same things. Do this. Use their tactics against them. Ask him a shitload of questions so he does not able to get the content that he wants. You're up in his face. You're doing that. You're within your legal rights to do these sort of things because you're practicing your First Amendment right as well. Turn on some music so that he can no longer monetize his channel and he's no longer able to live off of harassing people.
That's right.
Music.
Kenny, I have a 3-prong approach.
Okay.
The first thing is I go live stream just like he does. Second is I crank up the Taylor Swift. It's the most copyrighted music possible that'll get hit right away. Also, it's kind of nice.
Around you.
That's actually kind of.
Number 3, I start auditing him and everything about him.
Exactly.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Start auditing the auditors, man. Because I'll tell you what, my father used to tell me in the old days, hey, if you act like an asshole, you get treated like an asshole.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very wise
You do those 3 things, and you're going to defeat them.
Exactly.
Right.
And then they're gonna bust out with you're retaliating against me. Like, well, you're retaliating against the cops for whatever they did to you when you started auditing, or you're retaliating against the DMV or the post office. No, I don't know what the post office would have done to him, but he's retaliating against them for whatever reason.
And you just start taking little baby steps, and watch them back up and back up and back up, and eventually they leave.
Just like what Gary Snow did to Ian McGuire. Gary Snow went up to Ian McGuire's video where he's just giving him all this. I was just like, bravo, sir. He put Ian McGuire didn't know what to do in that situation, and it was fantastic.
Oh, I didn't even make the connection that was Gary Snow that was doing that to him. Oh, that's awesome.
Or do what those one people did to STV. Turn on the water hose on them because they'll apparently just sit there and take it.
But with the water hose, I would be afraid of getting sued for damaging their equipment or whatever.
That's true.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it. If the water hoses hit them, their equipment's going to be flushed down the road like 2.5 miles. So they're not going to be able to find their cameras anyway.
Genius, though. That's actually a good idea, Taco. I like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just do what they do. Practice your Gary Snow. Just go out there, film them, turn on the damn music. In fact, and not only if you don't want to use Taylor Swift, go with the Spice Girls. Bust out with Really, Really Wanna. That'll be an easy one to get monetized too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go with something that's gonna get hit with a copyright strike instantly, and that's why you gotta go with almost like a top 100 hit.
You do.
Oh,
like a current top 100.
Baby, or one of those stupid songs that would irritate the hell out of people.
Man, we got a lot of people in this room.
What's going on, everybody?
Stuck in the YouTube matrix. What's up, dude?
Hey, I'm here.
Baby. Metallica
Hey,
all
I'm
there,
gonna hop
baby.
down. I just wanted to give my idea.
Kenny, is there any way from our standpoint, like the rest of us, the reason I ask this is because StreamYards is so fucking loud through my PC that I physically have to go into my volume mixer to turn Google Chrome down because I have no control over anybody's voices. Is that the same for you too, Kenny? How do you guys listen to it with full blast?
Oh, I've got a Bluetooth speaker. It's called the Monster Superstar Pure Monster Sound thing that actually acts as a speaker and as a microphone. and you can control that quite well from on its own device here.
Right, but what I'm saying is you can control everybody at once, or
No, just the main output. That's it. But I mean, it's balanced.
right.
Speakers, so it's not blares out of my PC here.
Yeah. What do you want to hear, Gregory Santiago from Jay-Z? I can hit you with some old school Reservoir Dogs, probably a song you don't know about. Pressure bust pipes, it's time to apply it now. Find a quiet town and tie it down. Y'all know where to buy it now. Beanie Mac, I supply it now. My squad rolls deep in foreign cars with 2 seats, a couple of 5s or 6, a few Jeeps, bagging up coke to last a few weeks. In case you want to test, expressing a few heats, you really want to test my name or test my aim until you hear me. You test my game. Well, y'all testicles hit you up in your apartment building, the vestibule, breath is best to you to keep on walking. Key from the lock-in, keep on sparking. Platinum, Prevy, Bevy, stay spark. Cop it off a lot. Never see me at the auction. Pint of Bacardi darken when I'm hawking. Out on the strip until I meet my margin. Not trying to meet the sergeant at the precinct. Eating cheese sandwiches down for the weekend. Locked up with dirty white boys and Ricans. What?
Yep, so that's what you do. You just like he just copyrighted me right there. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, but listen, by me singing it, it's not a copyright strike.
Are you sure?
No, it is.
You sure?
Yeah,
It is.
It is.
It is.
Total copyright.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Even if you say the lyrics, it's like,
right, by saying the lyrics.
You start singing.
Yeah, but as long as their music isn't like, as long as I'm not like their music is playing in the background and I'm singing it to their music, that could be copyright struck. But if somebody sings a song, you can't copyright strike somebody from singing a song. Do you understand a portion of it? That's the way I read it, the copyright strikes. I could be wrong.
Well, we'll find out. I'll find out pretty quickly when I'm done with this. But I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really care either way. I mean, I already did one today. It's all to the good.
Yeah, I listen. I wouldn't have done that if I thought you were going to get a strike out of the deal, bro.
I
No, it's all
know
good.
even on reality TV, they can't sing or anything because of copyright strikes.
We're talking different
Yeah,
media.
but a lot of reality
just
TV, they do, they do reveal a lot of stuff on reality TV, but then they retract it later because they're going to get in trouble.
Kenny, the reason, if you play a song, it's the little bots in the system pick it up and strike it, right? Because music companies have bots in the system, right? It's integrated.
Right. Yeah.
And they're only picking up on their not percussion, but their music, right? And the lyrics, right? And so somebody singing, I've never heard of anybody getting one for singing a lyric to a song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You did a great job singing it, though.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
I had to leave out a lot of ends, so I didn't actually sing. And that was the other point I was going to make. I didn't actually sing the real song because I left out about 30 N-words there in the first 2 verses. So,
Well, you did a great job.
Yeah. Well, damn, since Jimmy became a mod, all of a sudden Jimmy's on everyone, getting on May for being late. Why are you late, May? What's going on? Maybe she was writing an S on someone else's page. That's probably what it was.
yeah.
So,
Jimmy throwing his wrench.
Stuck. Do you have a Discord account?
I do have a Discord account. I haven't logged in, to my other game that I played. There's a lot of drama, so I can reinstall it and get reconnected, but I just found it a real pain in the ass sometimes, just due to what was going on here. So in our group that we have, but I'm thinking about reinstalling and signing back up again,
Yeah.
So
Chief, what about Discord?
Are we allowed to invite people to it, Kenny?
Yeah, you guys can invite people to my Discord all you want. Yeah.
Okay, because I'll share the link. You know what I mean? And then, but I would set up rooms in there, though. Like, I would have, like, a general for everybody and then have rooms for, like, different people so that if information needs to get posted without the general seeing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe you can help me with that.
You know who's the best at that? Fixer. But I'll talk to him. He'll help you. He's
All
a
right.
killer. He set up mass holes. So
Yeah, and you need to make sure. I mean, I know this because I was an admin in the group, and then yada yada yada. So much drama, but like the rooms are important, but also certain people again have certain levels of access
right.
to all channels versus like if you set up just like a mods only channel, then the mods can speak freely without the general public knowing what's going on, which is fine if you need to discuss something that's going on. Like,
Well, the way
you know,
the way it works is if there's a channel that you're allowed to be in, you can see that channel. If you're not allowed to be in that channel doesn't even show up for you.
That's
So
right.
the mod channel wouldn't show up. Only mods would see that. You know, like let's say top secret for Kenny's eyes only. Maybe there's only 3 people that can access that room. You know what I mean? Like, just it's the way to keep information from getting into the wrong hands. And then you have a big news story. Next thing you know, a troll takes it, and you got somebody like Abrams telling your story. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's a good point. So yeah, guys, make sure you guys check out the Discord. After this show, I'll probably hop on there and we can shoot the shit. Now, I want to find a way to enter to have Discord with my live shows I do. I just haven't figured out how to do that yet.
I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it, Kenny.
Okay.
It's the exact same thing as voice, except for you're just doing calls. So
Okay.
all you do is you start a call, and then you can bring people into the call, and they'll get icons just like this on the screen. But if you use Streamlabs instead of this StreamYard shit, you'll have the option then where to place them, you know, and I'll show you, bud.
Okay, cool. Right, yeah, because I just put Streamlabs on my laptop, so I'm trying to get integrated with that. Because I want to make these lives a lot more fun, more interactive, and different ways for people to come on the show when there's more than 6 people on. They could use Discord or even Google Voice or whatever, just different ways so we can get more people interacting. Because that's a big thing for me. I love the interaction.
Right, and I remember I said the other day, I'm like, there needs to be a lot more people that have channels who need to start talking to their chat. Their chat is their support. So you don't want to miss a lot of questions because people then get tired and want to leave. Even the negative stuff you want to try and address. And that's why I always like to go over and say, hey, what's up, chat? How's everybody doing? Thank you guys all for the thumbs up. If you hadn't hit it yet, hit it. Make it blue. Make it blue. Make it blue.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm trying to get my channel off the ground, and Kenny's been really helping me out. I really appreciate it, Kenny, for giving me the shout-outs on my channel.
Yeah, it's looking good so far, Chief.
Yeah, whatever you do, man, listen, I always tell people, it's all about your content, right? It's about you. You're selling yourself to your community, right? And so, number 1, don't sell yourself short. Number 2, don't lie, right? Be you. Don't fabricate something. Just be you. And, you know, if, you know, I can just say, be as honest as you can be on your channel, and your content it'll naturally, progressively flow. It's what's called having a organic community. It's a community that's naturally built and not rushed. Not rushed like having big YouTubers going, you know, like Abrams saying, yeah. You know, you don't want that. You want your audience. You don't want his audience, you know?
Well, what I'm trying to do is my channel is very pro law enforcement. I was a law enforcement officer for many years, and I do not take political sides. I am a pro law enforcement channel, and all of the content that I put out and all of the content that I'm going to put out is very pro law enforcement. And like I said, I don't care what kind of aisle, the political side you're on, left or right. I'm pro law enforcement. If you're a cop, you're a cop. and that's my content. That's what I'm trying to get out, and it's actually I'm just starting out, but you know what? It's we're getting better, and we're going to put out more content, and I'm excited about the future.
Oh yeah, you're doing well. You're doing good.
Hey, well, if you ever want to
We'll get together and do something.
yeah, if you ever want to talk to somebody from the other side of the fence, hit me up.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
And also, Chief, get in contact with Taco Josh here in the chat. He's got a new channel. You guys can like guest appearance on each other's show, help build your guys' audience. Taco's a good guy. You can have some good conversations with him, and just grow your guys' channel together.
Yeah, and not only that, but he's got a hell of a cock on him. One of those like horse type like ones. Take 2 hands to hold up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some good
Well,
stuff.
it's gonna be cool because I mean we're gonna try to. I don't know if you guys have watched any of my videos yet, but I did a lot of product reviews. All the equipment that I used to carry in the old days. It was pretty fun. So if you're bored, hey, check it out.
Hell, even if you're not bored, check it out. Some good stuff. You ever want to know what weapons the cops have at their disposal to deal with these frauditors? Chief Tuttle's got you covered. You want to know what the voltage, the taser's going to tase these when Glenn gets hit with the pepper spray? You want to know exactly what he's getting hit with? Chief Tuttle's got you covered.
Chief, what you should do is you should track down Josh, okay, and do a taser demonstration with him.
I wish. I'll tell you what. There's a couple of First Amendment frauditors I'd like to tase, but you know what? When I put that original taser video where I demonstrated the taser, people didn't think it was a real taser. They thought it was like I had rigged up some kind of fake prop or something. So I thought, okay, yeah, all right. We're gonna show you how the taser works, and I did. I hit the taser without the cartridge on it because I don't want to waste the cartridge. But it was funny because I think a lot of people thought I was just full of crap, But you know what? It's the real deal. This is the life I lived. I did law enforcement for a lot of years, and I loved it, and I still support law enforcement officers. But you know what? If I could tase Josh Abrams.
You would.
That would be like, I think I would have like happy dreams for the next 30 days after that,
I'd much rather get Patty because I think Patty would be a little bit more entertaining when he gets tased. I actually think Patty would start crying. I do. I just have this feeling he would just start crying if he got tased.
I think PayPal Patrick, if he got tased, he'd piss his pants.
Listen, I would rather you tased me, right, 10 times versus just one time spraying me in the eyes with OC. Like I would let you shoot me 10 times with the taser before I would let you shoot me 1 time with pepper spray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new pepper spray that they have today. It's like 10% OCS. I mean, it's really, if you hit somebody in the eyes with that, they're gonna fold. They're not going to be able to see. They're not going to be able to fight. It's actually really one of the greatest go-to weapons that you have.
I'm going to have to go, just from this conversation, I'm going to have to go back and watch Glenn being pepper sprayed. Oh, my eyes! Oh, it was just so funny.
Yeah,
See,
we just
He's like, oh, if this guy attacks my friend, we're going to have to take him out. We're going to have to take him out. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. That's assault. And they're like, ah!
Listen, it's worse when you get sprayed in a cell where there's no circulation of air. They open your wicket up and they squirt it into the fucking cell. And you can't, that all your breathing is that fucking nasty. I mean, I beg them. I beg them, please, please, just shoot me with the damn thing and knock me on the ground with it because it's faster, it's easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pepper spray can hold on for about an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, that was so. I need medical.
Oh my God, that was so funny. He's like, "Oh, I can't see, please."
Oh, that was so funny. I think I'm almost thinking maybe I should take that audio and use it before my intro. I can't see. I need medical. Kind of like how I had his the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment right. Stupid shit. Glenn's an idiot.
That's actually a good idea.
I'll tell you what, it was actually hilarious because he's like, "Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, you touched me. That's assault." And then, ah!
They took his car last
Yeah, I
night?
heard about that.
No way.
Car got took. So he's got to walk from Seattle to Portland.
No, he's going to get his donations and PayPal and get people to help him out and get an Uber.
And see, I don't see how people can do that, man. Like, I got to be able to fund my own way. You guys are ridiculous. What's up, Kat?
Yeah.
Talking about the video where Glenn got tased. Yeah, someone put the link up in chat, or if they don't, I can find it because I'm gonna go look at it when I'm done. Because that was some funny ass shit.
That
I
was.
should have me. All right, guys, my battery is about ready to flip and die.
Oh, you always have an excuse, Kenny.
Yeah, well, you know, sorry.
All good, brother.
Okay.
We'll forgive you next time.
But
Do what
people
you
don't
need
really
to
like the squirrel, so I guess I'll stop doing the squirrel audits. So bad of me.
Horrible. What a person you are.
Thanks for being stuck. Thanks, sir.
Awesome. It's been a blast, as always.
All right, Kimber, thank you. Yeah, it is a nice park. Jimmy, thank you, sir. Is May here? I haven't seen May. You guys are talking about May, but I haven't seen her.
No, I haven't seen
Thanks, May. Greg, thank you, sir. Kat, thanks for showing up. MJ, thank you. Dave Peterson, thank you, sir. Jimmy, I already said Jimmy. Taco, thank you for joining. Vlad, thank you. Who else we got up here? And anybody else in chat that I forgot to mention, it's not because you're not welcome here, it's because I don't see your chatting in here, so I can't thank you. But thanks to everybody that did show up. Hey, look, I'm all by myself. All right, guys, so have a good day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow we're going to have it's going to be the big video on Glenn, so if you have not yet made a comment about Glenn on my community tab, please go ahead and do so you can be a part of the video. Thank you all to guests. Thanks for joining. And I hope you stay cool wherever you are and have a great day. Peace.